Hey, Clayton J. Jensen here. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is this background here? Hold on, I need to enjoy it for a second. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me today at the beach. Oh, and by the way, today's vlog is live. Yeah, it is at the beach. Woo! If you haven't already, after today's vlog, swing on over, check out yesterday's where we discussed brand yourself while at work. How we're afforded this amazing platform while at work. Yeah, maybe we have to give up our time to receive it, but let's make sure that we're branding ourselves now so that in the future when we want to start a business, when we want to get a new job, we've already built the connections, we've already built the network that will allow for that, and we can do so by branding ourselves now while at work. Thought that'd be a great time. Today's topic we'll be discussing lead transparently. How it is transparent leadership that inspires others to do so and allows not only our company to be more efficient, but ourselves as well. So, as human beings, when we trust because of what we know. I mean, that makes sense. Not because of what we don't. We trust because of what we know, not because of what we don't. We don't just randomly trust some stranger hoping that, they're gonna do good for us. We don't just trust that person that we just met, that new coworker, hoping that they're gonna do something. We trust what we've seen. We trust what we've interacted with. Blind trust, therefore, is not trust at all. We can only trust what someone allows us to see. Now, that being said, it's not just the physical sight. This is much deeper than just what we physically see. What other individuals allow us to see, both physically, but as well as in writing, the way that they're interacting with other stories that we hear from other people about them. What we see is the whole accumulation of the interactions that we've had and that other individuals have had with them and then have shared that with us. We can only trust what we see. We can only trust what we've been shown, not what we hope is there. So how is that important to us? Well, as leaders, we can only ask our coworkers to trust what we have shown them. We can't assume that they just think that we're a great leader because of the position that we got to, or that we should just assume that they trust us. We need to show them that they can trust us. It needs to go beyond leading through, just a glass window, as we've heard. We need to ensure that there are no barriers between us and those we work with. Yeah, it's great to have glass windows in your office so people can see you, but there's still that thin barrier. There's still that barrier between you and your customers, and what does that represent? Between you and your employees. And what does that represent? It represents that you're not completely open, that you're not completely sharing yourself with your employees, with your coworkers, and then that bleeds off. That shows them a lack of respect. So what can we do differently? We need to show our humanity, and at times show our vulnerability. Because when we do so, we look way more authentic, way more authoritative than less than. I think a lot of times leaders are worried about, seeing other people and having them view them as authoritative, as having power, as someone not to doubt, so that when, you quote unquote head into battle, that you can trust them, that you do what they say. But is that really the type of leader that we want to be? One who's, authoritative based upon people hoping that you're leading well, or that something good's gonna happen because of the position that they're in, rather than showing them, look, something good's gonna happen because of the work that I put in and because of the engagement that I've shown to you, the relationship that I've built with you, regardless of the position that you are. When we work together, we take time to care about those other individuals, and it starts with transparency. It is essential that we show those around us two specific things. First, we want to show them why we work so hard, our driving purpose, our personal mission statement, why it is that we wake up each and every day and we are so passionate about what we do, why we want to make a difference, why it's not just about a paycheck to us. They want to see that why. And then the second thing that we want to show everyone around us, how we work so hard. How are we so productive? Because let's keep in mind, to create productivity, we need to show others how to be productive. It is in our best interest as leaders, then, to show others how and what we did to get to our position and how they can do it too. If we're a great leader, we want to create other great leaders. We want to show other individuals how we do what we do so that they can do it as well, so that they can learn from what we've done, and that they can share ideas back with us. We can make each other more efficient by being more transparent, each one of us, but especially those in a leadership role. We need to instill confidence in those individuals around us, show our vulnerability, show that we're a human, show that we're not just, some nameless, faceless individual who's in this upper position that we never talked to, we never heard of, but we just know is there. We want to make our employees feel more respected, more trusted, that we take time and care about what they have to say. We need to be just as transparent with our customers as we are with our employees. Our customers want to see that transparency too. They want to know who we are as a company, and they want to know who you are as a leader. Why you lead the way that you do, why you do what you do each and every day. Transparency with our employees will then spread to our customers as well. The way that we treat our coworkers, the way we treat our employees, the way we treat anyone around us, that word will spread. They will become our storytellers that we talked about before. They will spread our brand whether they realize it or not, because we have treated them well, because we have branded ourselves socially good, and then they want to be part of that. And our employees will spread that word. They'll spread that word in person. They'll spread that word on social media. Whether they realize it or not, they're helping us brand. Let's make sure we're branding social good. Howard Schultz, the executive chairman of Starbucks, in regards to leadership states that I think the currency of leadership is transparency. You've got to share your soul and conscience with people and show them who you are and not be afraid of it. Not be afraid of what they're going to see. Too often as leaders, we feel like we need to be in this authoritative position. We need to ensure that other individuals respect us, but more out of fear than actually out of passion or love. Because how can they do so if we haven't shown that to them first? If we haven't shown them the transparency of who we are, how can we expect that back from them? What's a great way that we can show our customers our transparency? Well, we have access to that right now with social media. We can engage with them unlike ever before, and we need to take it past just commenting, just posting. We need to engage directly with our customers. As CEOs, as leaders, we need to take the time to answer directly back to individuals. Not just a short answer, but take the time to get to know them, to get to know the content they posted, and ask them about it. Ask them why they're so passionate about it, and see if both of your passions can align. At the same time, show yourselves closer to your customers by creating video content that allows for you to show what you do in your day-to-day life. Just like Gary Vee does in his The Daily V. Check him out at Ask Gary Vee. He shows each day what he does, the work that he puts in, and then people feel like they know him more. He is engaged more with us because he's shown us who he is, not just sitting behind a desk somewhere. Are you transparent as a leader? What are you doing each and every day to show your employees and to show your customers who you are? Don't be worried about being vulnerable. Don't be worried about them not liking who they see, because they're going to like much less who they don't see than who they do. Our customers can only trust what they've seen, not what they haven't. Whoa, helicopter flying by. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh man, that's pretty sweet. Helicopters. Almost broken a song there, but I wasn't sure what the next verb would be, so I just left it with a one-word song. Helicopters. I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit more. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the discussion on Lead Transparently. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I would love to hear about you. I would love to hear more about you, more about what you're passionate about, more about what you're doing to help monetize your passions, and how you're trying to lead transparently. Remember, it doesn't matter whether we're currently in a leadership position. Everything that we do each and every day, we're leading. Let's lead by example, and let's lead transparently. All right, guys, hope to see you on Over Here tomorrow. We'll be discussing not to-do lists are just as important as to-do lists. So swing on over tomorrow. Let's hang out a little bit more. Until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I hope you guys spread joy. Hope you love always. I hope you stay peaceful. Peace, everybody. See you tomorrow. Yeah.